Hopefully this one goes a lot better than the last ferry experience. We're almost guaranteed to see monkeys.
Hit it on the butt with your paddle.
Today we are on another ferry. Hopefully this one goes a lot better than the last ferry experience. So we are going to a island in the middle of a giant lake in the middle of Nicaragua. The island is called Ometepe Island, and it is basically just these two giant volcanoes that are shooting up out of the middle of Lake Nicaragua. Got so sunburnt on that ferry. I guess I was just sitting on the top deck there for like an hour and a half without any sunscreen on. So our first stop is Charco Verde Nature Reserve, which I read you are almost guaranteed to see monkeys. Our first stop here is the Butterfly Pavilion. I think the only butterflies I've seen so far though are those ones with like the eye-looking wings. My favorite part about this butterfly garden so far is definitely the bunny rabbit. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna do this loop where you can possibly see the monkeys by myself because it's 2 kilometers and Nick doesn't want to walk 2 kilometers. Okay, so we need to keep a lookout for the monkeys on this trail. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of looking up because I assume they're gonna be in the trees. Oh my gosh, guys, I already found a monkey. I haven't even walked that far. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I can't believe how close he is too. Okay, so I got so excited about that monkey that I forgot to take a photo. So we're gonna have to find another one. I could have swore I just heard the monkeys, but I can't see them. So I think they're above this tree. Either that, or it was just a very monkey-like sounding bird. So the funny thing about this place is the reserve is around a lake that is on an island that is on another lake. I guess Nick did decide to walk all the way around the lake because I met him about halfway, I think.
Hi.
Guys, we found another monkey. I don't want to scare it off, so I'm speaking really quietly. Well, Nick might actually do that. Alrighty, well we are rushing out of here because it got dark really fast. Either that or we were just really entranced by the monkeys. So today we are kayaking. We found this little campsite that we could rent kayaks at, and we figured we probably should kayak at least once on this trip. So we're trying to make it to this river that goes through the island. Oh my gosh, there's horses in there. Probably can't see them on this tiny GoPro, but there are horses back there. Anyway, it's kind of hard to tell because I'm literally just using Google Maps and where we're at, and you can't really see where the river divides off. Somewhere right there. We have found it, thanks to other paddlers coming out of it. There are horses everywhere along these banks, just roaming around.
thank you all for joining me today. I would like to go over how cute you are and how unbearable it is. How's your sandwich? So we're stopping here with these cows to have a quick little lunch break because we've been paddling for like an hour and a half now, I think. We rented these kayaks for the whole entire day for $20. For the both of us, $10 per person. It's a pretty good deal. Well, I think this is where the river ends. Bye, cows. Hit it on the butt with your paddle. Nick said this one is his island. An island on an island. The nice thing about on the way back is the wind is going that way, so it's gonna help us actually get back. Well, we're almost back, and Nick's starting to go a little bit crazy. It only takes him an hour and a half of being in a kayak to start going crazy. There's the van. I'm actually pretty wore out after that.
So this is actually the furthest we are going south. So today is the last day before we turn around to start going. Alrighty, well there was no way I was recording anything out there because it was just way too windy and you would not have heard me. But that was Punta Jesus Maria. It's like a giant sandbar that goes out into the middle of the lake. So that's kind of cool. So if you've been following me for a while, I guess since the beginning of all of this, you may realize that the plan has changed. So I'm gonna go over what the new plan is while I'm cooking these tacos. So the original plan was to drive all the way to Panama, and obviously we're not doing that because we are in Nicaragua right now, and like I said, our trip is coming to an end. Logistically, that just was not going to work out. If we drove all the way to Panama on our time frame that we had, which was 9 months, we would have only been able to spend like 2 weeks in each country in Central America, which was not good for us. So we are still technically doing the same amount of time on our trip. We're just turning around early so that we could have spent more time in each country that we wanted to. So now the plan is we are going to be driving back next Monday. And we'll spend about a week in Honduras, a week in Guatemala, and then a week driving back through Mexico and the States. I don't know when we're gonna make it to Panama. We want to make it to Panama at some point. It's just not gonna be on this trip. You like your tacos? Mm-hmm. Yeah.